Today's module is entitled Learning to Live. If you could fix any area of your life, what would it be? Millions of people are struggling to get some area of their life handled. Something to keep in mind is that no matter what issues that you are currently going through, there is someone else who has already experienced what you are currently going through and found a solution to it. As Will Smith said, there have been millions and gazillions of people who have all lived before us, and there is no new problem that you can have where someone has not written the solution down in a book, which is in harmony with what the Bible says at Joshua 1:8, which says, "This book of the law should not depart from your mouth, and you must read it in an undertone day and night in order to observe carefully all that is written in it, for then your way will be successful, and then you will act wisely." I may be facing a problem that you have already found a solution to, and vice versa. Just because you are currently not happy with some area of your life, this does not mean you have to live with it forever. The average person spends 6 hours a day watching TV, another 2 hours on their cell phone, often engaging in non-productive activity like watching cat videos, playing video games, texting, and FaceTiming. Why not use this time more effectively? Most people would rather complain about their problems rather than doing something about them. My greatest teachers have passed along their wisdom so that you and I can benefit from them. Now, we've all heard the phrase, history repeats itself. So whatever problem you will face, you can learn from those of the past who have passed along their wisdom for both you and I to benefit from, no matter if those individuals are still alive or dead. You see, most people waste their time trying to escape their problems rather than trying to find a solution to those problems. Take for example, many people will complain about money. However, billions of dollars of your tax dollars have gone into finding solutions to your financial problems. However, most of us will not take advantage of this. You see, the average person buys less than 2 books a year. On the other hand, the average millionaire spends 60 minutes each and every day educating themselves on business and financial material. Warren Buffett reads 800 to 1,000 pages a day. Bill Gates takes reading vacations. Rick Harrison of the TV show Pawn Stars spends 4 hours a day on this. My first mentor spent $90,000 on a college education that yielded him a $30,000 a year job. However, he spent $100,000 buying books, courses, and seminars to make $1 million within a 3-year period. So whatever situation that you have in life, instead of watching TV, playing video games, and trying to escape those problems, why not use that time to invest it into trying to find a solution to those problems? If you learn best by listening, you can choose audiobooks or video programs that you can listen to in the car, maybe before going to sleep, or even at home. Now, if you look at the graph inside the workbook, the bottom 20% of the population only decides to do something about their problems only once they are in enough pain. Then you have 60% of the population, is what we call as status quo, where they're not happy with their life, but it's not bad enough for them to do anything about it. Then you have the top 20% that we call as high performers. They have a pretty good life, but they're always looking for ways to make it better. However, research shows that the average person experiences a major tragedy every 18 months. So instead of waiting for a problem to arise, high performers decided to do something about it beforehand. They are proactive instead of reactive. They anticipate problems and take actions to avoid it or minimize the impact. Where do you fall in this graph? You were not born on how to walk, talk, or even how to drive a car, were you? These are all skills you learned them when you needed them. Making money, saving money, getting in shape, and even your marriage and relationship issues are all areas of your life that you developed them when you needed them. Now again, the average millionaire invests 60 minutes each and every day educating themselves on business and financial material. So you want to get in shape and lose weight? You should spend 60 minutes each and every day educating yourself on diet and fitness material. Have marriage problems? You should spend 60 minutes each and every day educating yourself on the subject. However, our society wants the fast version, and that's where we come in. We have become a nation of individuals that wants instant gratification. We want results right away without necessarily putting in the effort and the work. In doing so, we do not know the internal gratification that comes from putting in the effort, learning, and yielding the best results. Most people leave their lives in someone else's hands. If you are sick, you should not completely rely on a doctor to heal you, because according to the American Medical Association, they say doctors' mistreatment is one of the leading causes of death. So why not take charge of your life by getting your life handled? So refrain from completely leaving your health, your finances, and your relationship challenges in someone else's hands. When you finally take control of your life by exploring the possible solutions that others have discovered throughout history, you can start living a more productive and happy life. Now, in order to live a truly happy and fulfilled life, you need a balanced lifestyle. And what you will notice is once you get a couple areas of your life under control, all the other areas of your life tends to balance out as well. I spend hours each and every day expanding my knowledge on all the different areas of my life, and I created a plan of action to develop these areas. We've all heard the phrase, it's not who you are, it's who you know. However, I think it's more than that. I believe it's not only who you are, but who you know and what they know. My greatest teachers and mentors have passed along their wisdom. So I have created a shortcut to get all the areas of my life in balance. So whatever problems you will face, you can learn from those people, even if your own teachers and mentors, whether they are still with us or not. I don't think that anyone ever reaches their goal of continuous self-improvement. It's a lifelong process. It can be exciting if you want it to be. So I want to invite you to come along with me on this journey as we go ahead and get our life handled.